Hello, Virgo. Pink Moon Empress here. Um, gonna do a overall end of the year of 2021. In this current moment, the vibrational energy for just that the sign of Virgo, the Virgo energy, whether wherever it lays in your chart, even if you resonate with Virgo, this is definitely a current energy, just to see how we're going into 2012. Maybe get some insight on things to leave behind, things to press forward on, or things to look at differently, whatever comes out. This is just a quick general energy closing out the 2021. So we have a couple weeks here left, and so just to tap into the current overall energy for Virgo. If of course this is not a personal reading, if this message does not resonate with you, that's fine. Take what does and leave whatever behind for someone else. Okay. So let's see what Spirit has to say for Virgos, or that Virgo energy, or archetypal energy. Virgos, what we got? All right, let's go, Virgo. Messages for Virgo. Okay, we have health check. Health check. Okay. Soul ties. All right. Right. This is always a positive thing, Virgos, to focus on health. I think I just generally made that suggestion in another zodiac signs reading. I can't remember which one, but I going into the new year, just having an overall checkup, a health check, mental check, physical, not just saying, that's a mental check, physical checkup, just a health check overall for your physical, you being an earth sign, getting grounded and clearing, any blockages in your systems. We have to take care of this form that we've came into, and are trying to live out our life's purpose in, because if it fails, then what is the point of it all? So here on this card, it just says health check. Focus on bettering your health physically, emotionally, and spiritually. That's one too. Listen to your body. QI imbalance. Take preventative actions. Change your eating habits. Rest your body. Reduce stress. Holistic medicines, sound healing, and mind over matter. So Virgos, some of you guys may have already gotten some type of signs, or our bodies click. It's just like that auto mechanic commercial, where they walk up and they're like making sounds about how they feel like their car sounds. Your bodies, our bodies, especially when you get of a certain age, they have their own little musical drama going on when you wake up in the morning, right? You hear your knees clicking, your back aching, and it's time, maybe, especially going into this new year, and with all of what we got going on and what we just came from, or still in, with this whole pandemic, and just all kind of things, is just to take the time out. A lot of people have been scared to go to the hospital, or because of the circumstances in the world, and I don't all to blame them, but it is definitely necessary to still get them regular checks. It ain't all about the COVID. We need to know that our bodies are going to carry us through a little bit longer. And then some of you guys already are doing that. Maybe you're physically well, Okay, your constitution is pretty strong. You don't have any aches or nothing, sounding off, alarming on your body that needs to be checked. But it also speaks to, your emotional and spiritual health. Some people have started these journeys of spiritual awareness, awakening, and then they just pause, or just not really taking it seriously or devoting the time. This is an everyday thing to become, you know, to awaken and to walk in a purpose or in your spiritual, whatever that may be, whatever it is. You have to dedicate yourself to every day, making it a lifestyle to, do things that are for your highest good. Emotionally, a lot of us went through a lot of emotional things. Yep. So here we got the Six of Swords. I'm just going to go through and clarify some of these things here with the Six of Swords. Six of Swords, okay, this is a mental thing or a mental place, like it says here, emotionally. This could be just, our minds over matter. Yeah, mind over matter. Basically struggling with something this year, maybe close to the end of the year. And this is just saying right now that maybe you've already figured out, some of you guys, to get healthy and to go into 2022 with a clear mind. Basically going towards out of something that was not, good with the Six of Swords, or, good for you mentally, emotionally. Maybe, you were weighted with a lot of, heavy anxiety or, stress in a relationship, business, money matters, kids, whatever the case may be. But it's and now, with the Six of Swords, it just speaks to the energy right now is planning that move, if not already have done it. And the Six of Swords is, going towards, it's like bittersweet. Okay, this is like, for an example, like I'm in love with gummy bears, and I realize that have been taking a toll on me. Like I have an addict problem with them. Okay, it's bittersweet because I like literally roll over in the middle of the night and I'm reaching for them, and it's sad, really, really sad. But it takes a toll, all that sugar, and it's like that. I don't want to get rid of them. I love them so much. What am I gonna do? Like, I'm gonna need rehab. But at the end of the day, it's for the good. It's for the better. Whatever circumstances, Virgo, some of you guys may have been in, situations where it wasn't healthy. Maybe it took a toll on you mentally, even physically. Maybe some of you guys have some real stressful type of jobs, or physically, ailing jobs. And or maybe, you guys have had some things that happened medically that you didn't follow up on or go get checked out about. You started feeling better and you said, oh, you know what, I'm good, I don't need to go back, I don't need this or that. And maybe this is just speaking to making sure that you're healthy all the way around, have a good balance. Taking a proper rest, reducing stress, like this here, reducing stress. And maybe some of you guys, in order to reduce this stress, you have to leave certain situations. It's like this, she's sitting there looking back with her luggage, and she's just like, oh my goodness, like she really didn't want it to be this way. But it is what it is, and it's something that has to be done in order to get your health in order, Virgos. And that's she, he, whoever the case may be. And it's also with maybe possibility in the 2000 going into this new year, you have some help. Six of Swords. It also speaks of like this turtle. The turtle's like, hey, you look like you're going to be moving slow. I can give you a ride because you ain't moving moving no faster than I am. But, maybe just that companionship on that journey. It's like, it's bittersweet, but it looks like you will have help in removing yourself or aligning yourself in a better, state for your health. Yeah, Two of Swords. Two of Swords. Two of Swords. I'm sorry, my phone was ringing. Two of Swords on the Six of Swords. So yeah, this here health check is probably just like a mental overall health clearance, starting to filter out some of the, maybe, you set own personal things that you set, maybe self-sabotage, of just the thoughts, or your, your mental space, your clarity, your, you know um, thoughts or things going into 2022. You definitely want to be clear in the decisions that you're making here, and understanding that a lot of the everything that we do, we manifest it in our lives. Okay, so we create our reality, and it starts in the mind. I think the whole shift ought to be going forward, and as it has been, is the, mental awareness, mindfulness awareness. um, Yeah, it's about time to make a decision, and I believe this decision is, like, right here. The decision is, some of you guys have to, it's like taking a it's an option here. Do you want to stick out these tumultuous relationships, or bad jobs where you're not getting paid a lot and they're working like a horse, or, it's just having faith, okay, that, the decision that you make should be for your own self-love, self-care, mentally, physically, whatever the case may be. And and it's time. It's just time. It's time to do that health check, that body inventory, that mind inventory. Going into 2022, have those decisions made, have this action already being, moving. Um, and it may involve soul ties, or people who you've been karmically connected to. Um, the soul ties card says here, a bond on a deeper level, soul contract, knitting of souls, familiar feeling, soul rejection, intimate ties, karmic partner, clear your etheric cords, uh, yoni steam or V steam. I don't know. With guys, I would have inserted something for you, but I don't know. But, just as well, get a checkup. Make sure, you ain't brought nothing back you can't, get rid of moving into the new year. I mean, because a lot of us are going to be coming out of these karmic relationships, if we honestly want to, you know, manifest and have a better life. Divine won't bring in anything, because there's no room if you don't know how to sever these old karmic connections. Yeah, so like, the soul ties, I feel like that may be also where the health check needs to be, knowing when to let go of these karmic situations. And it's not hard. We've created patterns with people over a period of time. We become, like it says here, knitting of the souls. And so when we, are used to a certain thing, it's like a part of you. And something, Sadhguru said, that really was profound was, it with people, we become a part of one another in these marriages and these long-term relationships. And, you know when we realize that we won't make it, it's hard to walk away. It's hard to break away. It's like pulling a part of you off. It's like ripping your arm off and throwing it on the curb and walking away, leaking. No, that shit hurts. Like, it hurts. It really does. But you have to be strong. You have to know when to say when. Okay, and you have to know when you have enough. Like, my mom always said, well, listen, after a while she get tired of hearing me complain every week after week after week about the same old type of drama warmed over. And it's like, listen, girl, don't tell me no more about it. You'll know when enough's enough. And it's like, do you want happiness or not? So yeah, soul ties. This is about a soul tie here. Now you get the Fool card. Okay, when we're talking, in regards to this soul ties, or how would we apply this Fool card? What is Spirit saying here? What I'm getting from this is, it's time to take a leap of faith. Okay, time to take a leap of faith, and start a new journey, new journeys, new paths, new things. Just step out there. Like, some of you guys may be dealing where you have, not only is it a soul tie, but you have a a pinnacle tie, like a home mortgage together, children that may be small together. But you know what, none of that matters. Okay, you know, how am I going to take care of this bill or this mortgage without him or her or so and so? Who gives a shit? You know, is it more about the bill, or is it about your life, your health, your emotional stability, your abundance, your happiness? Okay, it's like, take you guys going into this 2022. All right, it's time to focus on you. You know, like I always say, when you're on an airplane and it's about to go down, what do they tell you when they say grab the mask? You do what? You put it on yourself first. Okay, because if you don't and you die, then the little person next to you or the old lady on the other side, they die too, because they needed your help. And had you just put yours on first, you would have been able to help them. But you can't help yourself, you can't help nobody. And you know, especially in these soul ties and these families, a lot of times, you know, well, all the time, when there's some type of karmic behaviors and different things going on, it trickles down to the children, people around you. When you go to work, your energy, you know, it's just like a vibrational dis-ease that's like a shock wave through, you know. And when a lot of people are going through this energy, then it just creates the whole world to be in a toxic karmic relationship patterns. And I just feel like in this 2022, it's about yourself, self-healing, you know, awareness, self-mastery, and you'll be able to create whatever you want for yourself. Manifest the life that you, the star, manifest the life that you deserve. And you know, it's time. It's time right here. This is the energy that we need here. Virgo's going through into this 2022. It's saying here basically soul recognition, you know, clear your etheric cords. This is just about healing, self-healing, and detachment from things that no longer serve you. Step out of your comfort zone. Don't be afraid of what you may lose or what you think you may need it or what others are going to do without you. Who cares? Okay, they will figure it out. They will have to do the same thing, the same health check, the same soul tie breaking. But being the Fool in this 2022 is a very, very good energy to be in. This is two major arcanas cards. This is a shift. This is a big, big life, you know, pivotal change. Yeah. Star is perfect after the Fool. This is renewal. This is hope. This is her. You know, it's like, you know, if I jump out there with the Fool card, looking up, she's looking at the stars. Like, will I, you know, wishing on a star, and she has one in her hand and it shines bright. The power is within you. And I'm just, you know, leave this energy in the past. This is a health check card. It's saying that this soul tie is not healthy. A lot of you guys are in situations, even if it's a, you know, it could be any kind. It may not just be romantical. romantical. But anyway, the neighborhood watch card, watchdog. It's a TV show this mask reminds me of, but neighborhood watch, watchdog, anonymous guardian, surveillance camera, nosy neighbors, stalker, invasion of privacy. Keep a lookout, or someone is keeping an eye out to protect you. Okay, so that could be, let's see what that could be about. And always around the board, something as simple as going into the new year, what you got right now. Maybe you guys are setting up protection, or you feeling like you need some extra protection. Maybe you feel like you need to get on Amazon and order a ring alarm. I don't know. But you know, some psycho people out here. Maybe this soul tie where it says stalker and stalker, maybe you guys, you know, have to start understanding that this here may cause some kind of stalker behavior, or you know, people that just don't know to let go, and it keeps you stuck and not being able to move forward. You gotta yeah, get them cameras, get that watchdog. It says watchdog. All right. Yeah, Two of Wands. Says here, Two of Wands, this is about, you know, making plans. Okay, so yeah, making plans here. Some of you guys are in some types of situations maybe that are very, very physically traumatizing, and mentally, and whatever the case may be, you have to make plans to protect yourself moving forward. Maybe sometimes these ties are longer because you are afraid to leave them. But yeah, it's like, right here it's time to make plans. Says someone is keeping an eye out to protect you. Maybe call them, with this Six of Wands, and that same person over here, excuse me, Six of Swords, who might be aiding you out of this bitter situation, this bad situation, coming together with some type of plans to protect yourself moving forward. Not just staying in it just because you got to come up out of it. So it's like, okay, you can't worry about, well, they might snap out, or what if they get violent, or, what if they watch me, or if they follow me, if you're moving out of this energy, or you're breaking it up and it's saying, stalker. What if they, you have to make plans for everything, think ahead. Think moves ahead. It's chess, not checkers. Okay. For your happiness, I feel like it's well worth it. Yep, Nine of Pentacles is a good. All right, so we got the Nine of Pentacles. I call this the self-made card. Self-made card. I feel like in just these two alone, making plans right here to be your own boss. Okay, making plans to detach yourself from a toxic work environment, and maybe you are the star at this job, and it's like, what, I can step out and do my own thing. Maybe leaving from a situation because somebody's all up in your business. Okay, all up in your business, and you're like, I got to get up out of here. How am I going to start to harvest my pentacles? I got people all up in your pocket. Maybe it's people counting your money. Maybe it's just whatever type of people, whoever they are, they lurking. I don't care if they're keeping an eye out for you or not. You have to protect yourself, Virgos. Okay, you get the help that you need, and take the help that that's genuinely good for you, and have your best and highest interest at heart. But moving into the 2022, it's about that health check, doing a whole overall inventory of yourself, stepping forward. So how you move into this year is the energy you can roll off of. Is it going to always be easy? Who said who nobody said that. But I feel like you got to start somewhere. You got to break this tie now. Break it now so that you get what you are deserving of. Start your plans now for your own success, for your own stability outside of these attachments, that you can stand on your own. Okay, you don't need nobody to do anything for you. You can protect yourself. Okay. All right, Virgo, I think I drug it on long enough. I thank you for coming. If this resonates with you, please like, share, and subscribe. Hell, even if it don't, just like it, damn it. All right, bye.